quick before this video starts, the intro has been changed by the same person, and they made me a new intro, and I hope you guys like it because it was really awesome. This is me recording later as the video was editing, and I forgot that this was the episode I was gonna add the intro to. So yeah, I have a new intro now thanks to the lovely. Alright, now that you can see. So please give a big thanks to them because they do a great job. Also, my next video, remember my art is all done by this person except for the ones that I hand draw myself. This one is a hand drawn one, but the next one, part 23, which is coming out in a couple seconds, that one is also made by my wonderful artists. So yeah, you can check both of them out. They're really nice people, and I'm gonna go ahead and go before I get into more trouble. I got some really bad news after these videos were finished made, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that right now. And yeah, cut to your usually cut program. Sorry for making this a little long. Bye.
Hello, my little mangoes! I'm back. Ooh. Does anyone else realize the fact that it's, Halloween now and ooh, everything's gonna be so creepy and scary and I already have specials getting ready. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Ooh, it's gonna be amazing. Okay. Alright, well, before I start gushing about how Halloween's gonna be the best, and of course, there goes my laptop. Why does it have to make so much noise? So guys, if you hear anything in the background, please don't mind it. Later today, or earlier than this video, I don't know which order I'm posting these videos out. Probably this one first, and then I'll post the other one after. I'm going to be sending a small story, and I kind of want your guys' opinion on it. Should it be a series? Should I scrap it? Should I remove it from YouTube because it might be a little bit inappropriate? I don't know. But that's for us. That's for another video. For right now, though, are you guys ready to do this whole fanfiction thing? I'm bad at words. I got so many plans. It's gonna be so much fun. I have Halloween universes from a whole bunch of universes. I'm thinking about starting an assassination classroom. There's gonna be a part 2 or 3. Well, I'm actually on part 2 of Hunter x Hunter, and I'm gonna do a part 3 of Hunter x Hunter eventually. I have a lot to do, but I got this. Thank gosh, I'm so good at writing on the spot. Anywho, without further ado, let's hop right into this before I burst out of excitement. Woo!
I went to the door to answer it when I saw Katsuki. Instantly, out of instinct, I pulled him into a hug. He accepted the hug because he knew he wasn't going to get out of it, even if he tried to. He accepted the hug as we walked, as he pulled me outside. We're going today. Izuku was coming downstairs. Yeah, today we're gonna go do something. They both looked at Ryan. I don't really want to go outside today. It's just for a little bit, I promise. I'll go get changed. Izuku smiled while Katsuki just had a worried look on his face. She walked to her room. She went to change when suddenly she saw the necklace. That necklace was the one her dad gave her when she couldn't control her quirk. It calmed her down and helped her control her quirk. She always wore it. Only recently she took it off. She looked at it. She picked it up and put it on, and looked herself in the mirror. She reaches to the necklace. She rips the necklace off of her neck and throws it
and begins to tear up. Izuku pulls her into a hug. She didn't even notice that he opened the door, and both of them watched her do that. Sorry. Don't apologize. It's okay. Just... Here. Come on. We're gonna get out of the house, right? We're gonna get out of the house today, and we're gonna go somewhere, okay? Yeah. Cheer up, okay? Okay. I'll finish getting changed. After she finished getting changed, she went after Katsuki and Uku. Where are we going? It's a surprise. Okay. They kept going until they went to this certain place. Is this a jewelry store? Well, we kind of thought you were gonna get rid of that necklace, and we figured maybe it's time you got a new one. What? Just look. Katsuki went to the guy and showed him something. The guy went to the back, and a few minutes later came back with 3 boxes. Wyan came up to the counter. What's that? He opened the box to show a locket of sorts. It was a locket. It looked like a pretty silver little locket that was shaped like a heart. When they opened it, there was a button inside and a place to put a picture. Immediately after opening it, Katsuki went into his pocket and took out 3 pictures. He opened all 3 lockets and put the pictures inside. After giving the man the clerk the money, he took the necklaces out of the boxes and handed one to Wyan. What's this? This is a special locket that me and Deku decided to get. If you open it, you'll see a picture of the 3 of us when we were kids, and a certain button. If you're ever in trouble, push the button. It'll make the other necklaces beep until, well, we find you. It works? It's kind of like a navigator, so that way you always know where we're at. If we ever do get in trouble, it's an easy just push to the button. You don't. Just here, turn around. Wyan did. She was lost for words. They thought of this? Do they know her that well? They put the necklace on her. It was so pretty. It was a simple silver. English. It was a simple silver heart necklace. You push the button on the side, the locket opens up to show a little small baby picture of Izuku, Katsuki, and Wyan. Next to the button. She carefully closed the locket. Thank you, Katsuki. Uku. Izuku was putting on his necklace, while Katsuki was putting on his. Just stop worrying, okay? We're right here, we're connected now, and nothing's gonna happen to us. I promise. Wyan started to tear up a little bit again. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Stop crying. Come on. Only place we're gonna do today. We're going to your favorite place to eat, and then we're going to your favorite ice cream shop.
Is this a cheer me up day?
Sort of. Anywho, come on.
Okay. What's wrong, Uku? I need to talk to you later today. Don't worry though, it's all fine, but I need to talk to you later today. Okay. Katsuki, Lion, and Izuku spent the entire day spoiling each other. They ended the day at Izuku's house. At Uku and Lion's house, they're all cuddled up in a blanket. They ended it with watching a movie. It was a good day. The next morning, Katsuki woke up. After Lion and Uku woke up, he waved bye and left to his own home. So what was that you needed to tell me? I didn't want to tell you. Well, I couldn't tell you before. Because it was a secret, but now after what happened, I think it's only right that I tell you just in case. Tell me what? Izuku grabbed my hand, and we went outside. Where are we going? Just trust me. After a while of walking, are we going to the beach? Does he have a secret on the beach? Is it buried treasure? Buried treasure. We finally went to the beach, and I see oh, right, that's All Might. I was like, is that a skeleton? Oh, no, wait, that's All Might. All Might? Young Miss Midoriya. It's finally time you knew the secret. Wait, so our suspicions were right? What? Well, Uku, you have a very close relationship to All Might, even though, we only met him months ago. And you seem to be closer to him than anyone else. It already seems to be that you're All Might's favorite, considering how the fight went all those times ago. And Lion began to mumble like as if she was Izuku about all the evidence that pointed to the fact that, that being what it is. Anywho, so you really did get your quirk from All Might? How's that even possible? All Might sighed after processing the 30-minute mumbling. Young Miss Midoriya, I'll explain. After a while, and more and more explanation, finally, Lion somewhat understood what was going on. Okay. It's a lot to process. I'm taking a minute. Hold on. I understand. But there's one more thing I need to tell you. What is it? Now that you're both here, it's the final time I told you one thing I overheard from All For One while visiting him. The family secret. He knows? What was it? He didn't say much on the subject, but he did say he talked about your family. How the members of your family might not have the right titles as it seems. Right titles? Like as if my cousin wasn't my cousin, but she was actually like someone else? I think he meant more of your father. But he is our father. Biologically, we don't know. What? Based off the short information All for One gave me, I strongly believe that your father may not actually be your father. He's probably still a family member, but not your father. That doesn't make any sense. Of course he's our father. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but that's the family secret they were talking about. But that was not all. How can there be more? They said something about another member that would love to meet you, or see you again. But All Might tried to comfort Wyan. He sprung all this on her without any tactic, any idea what he was doing. He just felt he needed to release it to her. The fact that her father might not actually have been her actual father, and somebody else, or the another fact that someone that knows her is a new member of the League, and they're after her. These informations weren't exactly helpful. After a long night of All Might trying to comfort Wyan, her mind went back to a state of panic and worry. Izuku did his best. She couldn't help it. She was really worried. The next day came. All Might came to the house. Wonder why he's here. The dorm call, remember it? Oh yeah, I forgot about the dorm call. Apparently, we were getting dorms to make it safer for us. All Might sat down on the table, next to Mom. Well, Mom was in front of him. Across from Mom, I meant to say, sorry. Across from Mom. Me and Izuku sat on either side of Mom. As All Might began his speech, per se, All Might began the speech, as I previously said. But Mom said something that confused both me and Izuku. But I won't allow it. Wait, what? Mom, you already said... I know what I said. I don't blame the school for the kidnapping. I blame my pathetic excuse for husband. Trust me. But I do blame the school for all of my baby's injuries. My two babies are always getting scary injuries. And your school has not necessarily had a good reputation. It used to, but recently, Izuku and me began to argue with Mom a bit. But Mom just... I can't take it anymore. Watching you get hurt. You could tell she was losing it. A little bit. But she was still keeping her composure as best as she possibly could. I understood. It must have been terrifying. And plus I was always keeping my mom in consideration when it came to
Well, everything. Mom, I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything. At least not now. Then I thought back. But what were we gonna do? I looked at Izuku. He seemed to be thinking the same things as I was. Lost, trying to think of something, but understanding. When suddenly, Izuku kinda snapped. He yelled. I never hear him yell. He was telling Mom about how it was his own fault. Mom shot back a pretty good response. Then Izuku just took off. I ran after him. I know about how our dreams are, but I ran to Izuku's room with him. Uku, hold on. Uku? Oh, hold on. Here. Huh? Izuku was holding a lot of pamphlets for Hero Core schools, plus a letter. Was that a letter from Kota? Izuku nodded, looked at the paper. Come on. Okay. We went through the doors. Well, Izuku bursted through the doors as I was carefully walking behind him. Mom seemed to stop midway. I was guessing she was coming after us. Izuku started to say about the letter he got at the hospital. He told me about that. You are a true hero, Uka. Izuku started to say how he felt like an actual hero. What do you mean by that, silly? You are an actual hero. You have been since you were a kid. Don't tell him I said that. They'll use it to tease me. Besides that. Mom didn't know what to say. When suddenly... huh? All Might? What is he doing? All Might then bowed on the floor, head to floor, straight towards me, Uku, and Mom, and give a speech about how Izuku was his successor. Huh? Oh, wait, hold on. I thought Izuku said this was supposed to be a secret. Well, at least he didn't mention the quirk. What about me? Hello? Hello? Eventually, All Might did say something about me. And with Miss Young Midoriya. She is the anchor that holds Young Midoriya together. And pretty much the entirety of Class 1A. She too is truly a true hero as well. Both of them are true heroes one day, going to save many thousands of lives. So please allow me. And that was the shortest thing anyone's ever said about me. Well, you lose some, you win some. But still, like, he was really going all out. For us. Well, more for Izuku, honestly. But still, he must really care about Uku. I looked at Mom, but then she wasn't where she was previously. I looked down and saw Mom was on her knees. Holy crap, did she faint? Me and Izuku quickly rushed over to Mom, but then she started her own speech. We can go to UA? I never thought it would be this hard to have to go to one school. I never thought it'd be this hard to go to any school. You know, besides paperwork. But, jokes aside... Me and Uku looked at each other. And looked back at Mom. Mom turned to us. Izuku, Lion, if you guys are going to the school, promise me you'll be extremely careful. I had to look up for a minute. I looked back down, and in unison, me and Izuku sort of yelled, "Of course! We won't make you worry anymore, Mom." Though, in honesty, full honesty, heroes get hurt all the time. It's part of the job. But hopefully, we can try to keep something similar to the promise of not getting hurt too bad. That is the promise I'll try to keep. After... whoa, the situation happened. Me and Uku directed All Might outside to the car. He complimented Mom. You better not get any ideas. How nice. You still better not get any ideas. We overheard someone in the corner. Ew, look at that ugly skeleton. Wait, you don't think that's... We started to freak out a bit as he jumped into the car and said, "Bye, see you later," as we quickly waved by as we watched the car leave. I try not to die of laughter, but it's hard to hold in. Lion, what? That was funny. After that, time to get packed. I was slightly feeling better nowadays. But there was still that lingering feeling. I shook my head. Okay. I walked forward into my room. Time to pack. I got necessary things. Pretty much everything. Especially my quirk cancellation pillow, because Lord knows I literally cannot sleep without it. Since my quirk might leak if I'm too comfortable, and when I'm sleeping, I like to be comfortable. So, thank gosh there are quirk cancellation objects. Sadly, I have a very mean guy to thank for that. Oh, wow. Oh, and I'm going to have taken my heaters from here, too. I packed my heaters. I packed my favorite pillow, essential things I need. So we could decorate our rooms. I'm guessing I should take my curtains, too. Well, that's kind of weird. Should I go shopping? No, I don't think there's anything I need to go shopping for. All I know is I'm excited. They had specific people come and help us with moving stuff. So that way I didn't have to worry about getting my bed. Which I wasn't really too worried about because I could just lift it with my quirk. Even though it'd be kind of heavy, I would have to use a lot of my quirk, but hey, I could still do it. People came in and helped with the bed and the dressers and stuff like that. Pretty simple room. After a while, it was time to get to school. Me and Izuku, for the last time at Mom's house, got ready for the day and began to leave. We hugged Mom. She teared up, of course, and we did a little bit too.
Felt kind of sad leaving Mom, but I didn't think I would have to do this until I got really old. Like, I don't know, 22 before I got to leave the house. But I guess that doesn't work out. Me and Lizzie could look at each other, look up, and let's go. We head to the meeting area where everyone's supposed to meet so we can go to our dorms. As we all head that way. Everyone around looked really upset. I started to think more. Seeing everyone in the same place again? I don't know why, but it triggered my anxiety. Izuku looked at me. He whispered, "Are you okay?" "I'm fine. It's just it's nerve-wracking for all of us to be in one place again. What if someone infiltrated? What if that Toga girl did something? Or what if..." I started to panic a little bit. Izuku patted my shoulder. Katsuki, who was now behind us, and met up with us like halfway on the way here, looked at the entirety of the class and its oddly depressed state for the class. He went next to Denki and grabbed the back of his shirt. "What's he going to do?" "Katsuki, what are you..." He yanked Denki behind a bush and... Is Denki okay? I have no idea, and I'm slightly worried. He came back with his zero brain mode. The class started to laugh a little bit, while Katsuki shoved money into Kiri's hands. I don't know why that happened, but everything else was kind of funny. He came up to me, patted me on the head, and pulled me forward. And so we started the dorms. It was time to get ready and get everything in place. So far, my bed and dressers were already there. I moved them around a little bit, shifted them a little, got my bed sheets ready, put my favorite pillow right where I sleep. It looked just like a regular pillow. Got everything in order. Everything seemed to be great. Cleaned up a bit, put some carpets down, put my curtains up, put my variety of plushies around, set up my heaters, since I cannot cold. I hate the cold. I decided to change it to a quick sweater, a little mini small one, and just some regular old mini knee shorts. They were to my knees, nothing else. Was I missing anything? I don't think so. Guess I'll just decorate for now. I continue to decorate, putting decorations up, putting a few things around, yada yada yada. Casual things I had in my house already. Some posters. Set up my desk a little bit. Everything seems to be good. That there. Move that a little bit there. I heard a... I opened it to see... Uku! Are you done with your... Hey, this looks really nice. I didn't even know you had these decorations, though. I got bored, so I used some creative time. That's pretty impressive. Not really when I can just disintegrate things so they are the perfect shape. I guess. I'm guessing your room is like a museum of All Might? Hey! Me and Izuku were talking for a little bit. As we were heading to the common room, I started bringing up some stuff. Hey, Uku, you remember that creepy speech Mr. Aizawa gave me gave all of us before coming in here? I didn't even know you were paying attention. You were so lost in your own world. Well, it was a little unsettling to see everyone around, but I still heard most of it. God, imagine if you guys got expelled. Me and Katsuki and 2 other people would be the only ones in his class. Yeah, that would have been weird. But since you're not expelled... Oh gosh, what is going on? I looked at Izuku. Yes. I looked at him more. Please don't. May I have... No, come on, don't do this, please. I know you brought it. I could smell it off your bag. How did you... Look, no, please, it's my last bag, please. At least one? One? No. Suddenly, the gummy pack I was arguing with Izuku about, 3 of them fell into my hands. Huh? It's raining gummies. The gummy queen is happy with me and is raining down gummies. Why are you being dumb today? Katsuki! Did you see the rain of gummies? I am the rain of gummies. You're the king gummy man. I see you're happy. I'm trying. Just eat the gummies already. Izuku smiled to himself, knowing he didn't have to share his gummies now. They were limited edition All Might gummy packs. And Izuku was on his last pack. They finally made it to the common room. That was so difficult. Is everyone else done with decorating their rooms? Yeah, I think so. Lion. Everyone looked at me. Sorry. No, it's alright. They kind of jumped at me. I didn't flinch, but I did give a worried look. I began to eat some of the fruit snacks as everyone began to talk. We should have a competition, someone brought up. Yeah, that'd be so cool. The boys and the girls' rooms competition. Well, we decided, meh, why not? We started going through the boys' rooms first. It's gonna be hilarious when we get to Uku's room. Hilarious. By the way, quick side note from Lion and the rest of the girls. We are keeping a tally mark chart about how many times Uraraka has fainted and how many times Momo has showed off how rich she is. The tally marks so far they've been increasing every single minute of the day. Every time Uraraka discovers a new part of the place, she faints and says that she's living in a mansion. Every time that Momo finds the lack of area, according to her, she comments about how it's a smaller size than what she's used to, but she'll do fine. Which adds a tally mark to that chart. The variety of rich and poor really do exist, don't they? Back to your regular scheduled program. And luckily for me, the very first room we enter is my 3-second older brother! I feel so evil. Wait, no, you guys can't go in there, please! Out of my way, Uku. Let's do this! I very carefully shove Izuku out of the way and throw the door open. Behold the Museum of All Might.
And as guessed, yes, it was a literal museum of All Might. I'm a genius. With the adorablest brother in the world. I love life. The girls in the room. All the girls are here in Izuku's room. And Izuku's room is filled to the brim with All Might. Oh, he's gonna kill me later. You could see Izuku's face turning extremely red as he was repeatedly poking me in the shoulder trying to get me of revenge, but it never worked, as I giggled mischievously. I was so close to saying, step right up right here to see the #1 fanboy of All Might, but then he really would have killed me. I was so tempted I almost did it, until he shoved me really hard in my side. Ow! Uncle! You're taking this too far! Oh. I could have died of laughter. Moving on. Next was Tokoyami. He tried to block the door. Yeah, no. I lifted him instantly and then moved him to the side. Alright, let's get in. Once we were in, though, holy crap! Everything's so dark and creepy! That's awesome! Look at the swords, the skulls. Look at the pentagram. The candles. How'd you get the candles to light purple light? As I was fangirling and all the other girls were scared, I seriously don't know how you handle horror so well. One of the girls said, I can always handle horror. I say, poking at every detail in the room. Can you stop that, please? But moving on. Next was... What was his name again? Like I said, I'm kind of bad with names. At least that's what I said in the beginning of the story until I memorized everyone's names. But yes, still. Mr. I Can't Stop Twinkling. I don't know. We went into his room and I can't see. Too bright. After him, next was... Ew. So 3rd floor, next, right? Let's go to the 3rd floor. Ew, gross Minetta, gross Minetta, gross Minetta. Ugh. Anywho, the real next person was... Ozuro. Ozuro, or Tail Dude, whichever one you guys know him by. Ozuro actually was very plain. Simple calendar, simple desk, simple dresser, small TV, small bed. So small. It looked kind of like what the room started out as when we first got here. Wow. Just wow. Next, Ida. Oh my goodness. So many glasses for one guy. So many books for one guy. There was so much stuff here, I thought I was literally inside of a library. But what does Katsuki always call Izuku? Nerd? Yeah, that word. Whoa. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I never do. But just, wow. Next was Kaminari. Nothing too much there. It looked weird. Next was Koda. Bunny! There was a bunny! A bunny! Ooh! All the girls spent the entire time petting the bunny. It was adorable. After the rooms for the boys check, Minetta came out of nowhere accusing the girls of not showing their dorm rooms too. And sadly, they agreed. Wait, what? I thought we were making fun of the boys. Hold on. No, After that, after that speech that Minetta gave, and the girls agreeing, I've never seen an entire room of boys more determined in their life. Even Todoroki-kun looked devilishly interested. I mean, really? Toto? Interested in this? Katsuki was already asleep, so that helps. Great. This is gonna be long and horribly painful.